Is good, y'all. Welcome to the What You Mean podcast, where we give you our rarely serious, random thoughts and passionate opinions on everything pop culture. It's your man, Fexy Nova Centurion 178652. Ask about me. And with me is all, what the And with me, as always, is the flyest ostrich in this zoo we call a city. The king of the zoo himself, Scarph4ce.
Yeah. Press the wrong button. That air horn? I know you.
Nah, that air horn caught me like.
Gotta keep you on your toes, bro. Gotta keep you on your toes, bro.
Yeah, nah, thank y'all for typing in for episode 3. It's technically episode 8, but, we'll get into that later, you know what I'm saying? First thing I want to bring up, bro. What's up with video games, bro? I just threw on a P5, man. I was like, I'm going to throw a little game on in the background. There ain't even... What game am I for the put on? There ain't even nothing. Like, there's nothing. There's literally
ain't nothing to play on the fifth son of Sony right now, bro. Literally, all I've been playing, bro, is Tekken. I just turned my on, play Tekken, and I was going to play Red Dead Redemption #1 today. And then I was like, man, I've already played that game. You know what it is, bro? I think video games lost themselves in realism. I feel like we be too real, bro. Like, I want to start sniffing the controller and be able to smell the GTA stripper. Literally. I don't want that. I'm cool, bro. GTA stripper? I'm so good off smelling what the they call it? Pink unicorn, vanilla unicorn. I'm so cool off that, bro. Believe it or not, I feel like indie games are the way to go, and it's a lot of trial and error out there, unfortunately, bro. But yeah. Them AAA titles, man, they be doing too much to deliver too little, in my opinion. Like that's a problem I'm even having with like Tekken. In the Tekken community, bro, the fighting game community is like alive, but it's few and far between. And this new, first off, there's no reason a fighting game like Tekken should have seasons, in my opinion. But we're on the 3rd season. This game is like, there are certain characters that you see when your opponent, it finally shows you who you're fighting, and you're like, oh my God, I'm dead. And not because he's gonna be better than you, but because why are we updating this character to be able to block everything I can do, and they can attack faster than I can wake up? You know what I mean? It's just, there's a whole lot of going on in video games right now that I'm just, bro, if only you knew, bro.
Especially I get that, at least when it comes to the fighting game perspective, you know what I'm saying? Like that's everything, bro. Those couple milliseconds that you got to be able to, get up move forward.
No, there are some characters, literally your character will be on the ground. They can continuously attack you and you cannot get up, and they can get the round like that. I've played with them where they're just spamming the same move, and I'm not to get too technical, but there's frame advantage, and this attack, I'm not gonna get into it, but it's just annoying.
I couldn't shoot. I wasn't a shooter, bro. I didn't have that.
Me either, bro.
Until I started playing on PC, and probably a year, maybe almost half a year after playing on PC, I finally realized I'm like, I'm supposed to be paying attention to the reticle this whole time. And everyone's like, how have you been shooting? I'm like, I don't really know. I just been kind of looking at the opponent and then just shooting. And then they get hit, and I kind of point the gun at them. At least if you aim, that's the part that makes sense. But now, I started to understand, especially once we started playing Valorant. And I'm like, oh, I'm not supposed to look anywhere on the screen other than this tiny dot right here. The dot is the only thing that matters. I'm supposed to be looking through the dot and moving with the dot. The dot is the main central point. This little plus sign is all I should care about. But it's because, again, you saw how far my TV is from my bed. All this.
Yeah, your setup, no disrespect, your setup was for any type of gaming. If I'm being honest,
fighting games is the only thing I can really do, because it's
you can see the two figures. You know what I mean? I get it. Your setup was crazy. TV was on the roof, on the ceiling, nuts.
Oh God.
But nah, man. One video game. I don't know if you've heard of it. I'm sure people have heard of it. It's very popular. Ready or Not. It's a shooter. It's a tactical shooter. It's like a SWAT team
one?
simulator. Yeah, bro. Oh my god, I play that game, and I gotta like remind myself to unclench my cheeks, bro. Like I'd be terrified playing that game because like they make it about as real. If you play with real rules, you're gonna face with real consequences, bro. They're gonna blow your smooth the off. This is not Call of Duty. It's not none of that. Like they will peek through a window and knock you the off.
They're talking about it in Matt and Shane, bro. How like some of them are like MS. I don't mean like the sickness. I mean like what happens to clubs with a bunch of people in them and a crazy person.
Yeah, no, they are.
And
there's
yeah, the
one that's
phones
based
are
off
like
of
ringing like eerily.
Oh my god!
Or, like,
so the mission's called Neon Tomb, and I'm not gonna say too much as explicit, but in the real world, look up what happened at Pulse nightclub. It's a reenactment of that. I want to say it was called Pulse nightclub in Florida. It's a reenactment of that.
The Call of Duty of where you could shoot the baby was already too much for me, Your Honor.
I don't even want to know what the you talking about. At all.
Call of Duty
I've never played
where you were clearing the house and then you had to like make sure you didn't shoot any of the civilians. I think it was like related to Afghanistan and stuff like that. And
I don't think I played that one, or maybe I skipped that.
And then it was one of the newer ones. It was definitely one of the newer ones. It was after.
Okay, yeah, see, I didn't touch that.
that.
Oh, definitely didn't touch that. Well, pretty much back to what I'm saying. You're playing this game, bro, and like corpses piled, bro. And the phones are ringing. There's like the security guards he's like, dude, I don't know what the has happened. Like he's shaking. The police in the game, the SWAT team, like the in dialogue towards one another, they're like, what the are we walking into right now? And bro, and there's a S bomber in there. You know what I mean? Like then you got to worry about that. That don't fight you. Don't say a word. He just run up to you. He just run up to you. Like it is the scariest thing, bro. Because I'll be playing this game. I remember I was playing it with two of my homies. I'm playing this game, bro, and all you hear is, "Oh my god, why is he running?" Boom, and you're just like, "Oh,
what the, bro?"
It is.
Imagine, like, bro, you going in there with your homie. Your homie just got blown the up for real.
Bro, what the you do now? Like, bro, it's one of those games. It's like a great game. I enjoy playing it, but I do not enjoy playing it alone because I don't think I have the nervous system for it, bro. I'm just open fire. I'm an idiot. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I know you're supposed to make arrests and but especially there's some missions in there, bro, that are so sick and twisted. There's some missions that are so sick and twisted, bro, where it's like, you know what? We not arresting nobody. Everybody getting shot. That game is a trip, bro. So if I could recommend a game to you, bro, Ready or Not. Ready or Not is crazy. That is a game right there. They're cooked with that.
Yeah, I've been wanting to play with everybody. I just keep forgetting what it's called.
Ready or Not, bro. I got it.
Yeah, BG3 and like there was one that recently, bro, don't tell me. Okay, so For Honor was one that like Apollo and all them been playing, and they look, he got me back on fire. But I'm trying to remember which one. It was on sale, bro. It was like for like $2 to $5. It was one of the pirate ones, and I'm trying to tell everybody to cop that because one, it was on sale.
Is it one of the pirate ones? I feel like that's because there's only so many, bro. What's that called? I'm trying to remember. I don't remember. I feel like I know what you're talking about.
It's like it's either Skull and Crossbones or the other one, bro.
What's that? Not to cut you off on your game, bro, but a lot of these games also are like betaed in PC and they get popular and they like promise a console release and then the console release like 2-3 years later. Yeah. Bro, you know how I feel about wanting to play it's called Schedule 1. You're basically like Jesse Pinkman and the other from Breaking Bad. You're starting your criminal empire from the jump. And like it's these little goofy looking characters, bro. And it like you're just slinging dope. And bro, I watched gameplay of it. Like that looks fun as hell, bro. Like you gotta escape from the police on a skateboard. And it's just goofy looking fun. But it gets serious, bro, because then you could buy growers, by people who bag it, by people who sell it for you on the street, and you start your empire. And I'm like, bro, this look fun as, but it's not on console, bruh.
Yeah, it's only on PC.
It's racist.
Exactly.
I got a bone to pick with you, bro.
What you mean by that?
Especially because you're a fan.
What you mean by that?
So to all of y'all on the pod, y'all might have heard of this main character from the show, right? It's an anime, manga. It's one of the big three. Where's this character?
Big three.
Where's this character? Who I believe canonically is Brazilian.
That should be true if
and this name is Monkey D. Luffy. I just need to sit down with Oda. I just need to sit down with Oda and be like, what did you mean by that? Because who in Brazil's first name is gonna be Monkey? What were you saying, bruh?
Okay.
I'm really
one thing.
Don't. It's been 30 years.
I'm gonna just play devil's advocate on this one thing. We don't know who named him yet, and it was Skull and Bones.
Oda.
The game is $6.
Oh, Skull and Bones.
Sea and Thieves was the other one. Sea of Thieves is like the more
oh,
like
Sea of Thieves. Yeah, I was thinking of Sea of
one.
Thieves. That's what I was thinking of. Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, that's the cartoonish looking one. But Skull and Bones looks like it's made by Ubisoft, and so I'm hella curious about that one. Hella realistic. I mean, $6. Come on now, can't go wrong.
Battle Pass.
Yeah, it's on the Battle Pass.
Ubisoft, you need a Battle Pass. You need a Battle Pass to pick your peg leg.
I'm dead. Yeah, like we don't know if it was his dad or if it was his mom, because his dad's name is Dragon, and then we don't know if his name was always Dragon, or if he decided to change his name to Dragon when he became.
You couldn't go from dragon to alligator. You gotta go from dragon to monkey. That's not crazy.
He's like a Revolutionary War general or like chief or leader or whatever.
You're not helping the cause at all.
That's what I'm saying. And him naming his son Monkey didn't really make sense. So that's why I'm trying to understand where the monkey came from. You know,
you're doing irreparable damage to Monkey D. Luffy right now.
His dad's name is Monkey D. Dragon. So technically his name is Luffy. His last name is Monkey. Because grandpa's name is Monkey D. Garp, if I'm not mistaken.
So the last name is Monkey D.
Their middle name is D. The D is for Davy Jones.
Okay, but the last name is Monkey then?
Yeah. Actually, that kind of makes it worse.
Okay, thank you. I'm over here trying to figure out how to you gonna name the one Brazilian in the show.
Yeah, his name is Monkey D. Garp, bruh.
Like, what are we doing, bro? We're backwards right now. This is why I'm saying, like, Oda, I just need to sit down with you, bro. I got 2 topics to talk about with Oda, bro. Wrap it up, and why is that monkey? That's foul, bro.
You see that they're gonna have a Popeyes rollout for One Piece, bro? That doesn't help.
Are you kidding me?
No, bro. There's gonna be a drink. There's gonna be a purple drink. There's gonna be chicken and all kinds of stuff. Oh my god,
that gotta make so much money too. That's so the problem.
Much money, bro. Popeye's about to shut down. They're about to be so mad. Bro.
If you thought the chicken sandwich was bad, just wait till you see how about the Monkey D meal.
They about to crash out. If getting stabbed for chicken sandwiches, I don't even want to know what's gonna happen. Bro, what you mean you ain't got the Monkey D gum juice?
Oh no, bro.
Bro, they sipping on that monkey juice.
Get this shit out of here. I want nothing to do with no monkey meal.
So crazy, bro. The monkey meal.
Of course, Popeyes got the monkey meal, bro. Hey, bro. They're not slick about none of this, bro. It's over with at this point. I don't care. Me and that need to have a sit down. I need to talk to him. I need a translator there. I need to go, what the is wrong with you, bro? You streets up. My people are vulnerable. You need to stop this. Oh,
Cause like I don't know, it doesn't make it any better. Like no matter how hard
bruh,
you think about it, the
do you know how
Brazilian, they
fucking
live in
angry
the
I'm gonna be?
jungle, bro.
You know how angry I'm gonna be, bro? When I pull up to Popeyes, they go, "Hey, would you like to try a new monkey meal?" Like, what are you calling me, bro? What the do you mean?
Nah, that's crazy, bro. He knew what he was doing,
like...
bro. This is like the Lululemon situation, bro. He knew what he was doing, bro.
Crazy, man. Like, damn. This is just... I need to have a sit down with Oda.
Because, I mean, bro, think about it. Usopp, you know who Usopp is? The only black character on the... Well, technically, Brooks is also black. You can tell by his
skeleton. Get there.
Yeah, I think he's like mixed with something. I forgot what it was, but they said that he's like some like, type of black. But yeah, now Usopp is still got skin and bones, and we see his nose, bro. That there is no way that means anything other than what it is. That's the only reason why they've been like, when they animate him now, they've slowly been making him. Now they've been making him lighter, slowly they've been making him lighter, and like they make his nose just a little shorter. But yeah, no, like back in the day, it was long, bro. He had a long, dark skin, curly hair.
Like, why is cool to this, bro? What if they made it? Nah, I'm a chill. I'm a chill. But it's just.
What you gonna say?
Nothing at all. I got nothing to say, bro. I promise. Nothing good. No matter where you put whatever I say next, it's not gonna work. You already know where I'm gonna take
listeners, this is where your part ends. Patreon, be glad you pay for this $5, because what he's about to say is worth every penny and every dime, Your Honor.
That's if they haven't invaded Patreon too and claimed it as theirs for 2,000 years ago.
We must fight back. They can't take Patreon.
Patreon was promised us 3,000 years ago.
Bruh, yesterday when we were playing Magic, also kept saying that. He's like, Homfex, your board was promised to me 3,000 years ago.
3,000 years ago. I'm telling you, man. No, that's crazy, bro. Like, I just feel like you couldn't do that about no other race. You couldn't.
Nah, not really.
You couldn't like go to.
I think Power Rangers was the only time.
You couldn't go to El Pollo Loco, right? You couldn't go to. Hold on, you couldn't go to El Pollo Loco and make a. I guess my Mexicans, y'all know I y'all, but I apologize for this one. No, you can't make a bean meal, right? Like, you can't go to El Pollo Loco and make a bean meal. Like, they're gonna be like, what the do you mean by that?
They already got that though.
Yeah, but ain't calling it a bean meal.
Yeah,
right?
You got me there. They already got the monkey meal.
God, this is the worst. That's the worst piece of information I've received in the past year, bruh. Are you telling me they streets up with a monkey meal, bruh? Popeyes is gonna be safe for at least a year, bruh. And of course, I'm gonna have to go try that. That's the worst part.
Bruh.
Worst part is I'm gonna be in that line with a bulletproof vest on, trying to get my
bulletproof vest. I'm fucking
dude. And they're looking like 50 Cent in his album cover.
So we got starting juice. April 13th, we got a lemon. It's a lemonade, pineapple, blue raspberry, orange, and it's the gum fruit lemonade. They're adding the strawberry cake topped with pink strawberry icing and white sprinkles. Chopper's cupcake. Never heard of them having a cupcake at Popeyes before. And then they're gonna have like a bento box, basically. It comes with a custom box, your choice of a side, some chicken. I
2-piece
mean,
chicken, a biscuit, and mac and cheese.
okay, it wasn't really what I thought it was originally. When you hear it, it's not really what you imagine in your mind.
That's because they knew to call it bento box. You know,
Yeah.
somebody there was like, call it the monkey meal.
It's the monkey meal. We go, the streets know what's up. That's all I gotta say.
They were having that meeting. They were having that meeting in that like conference room, bro, with the lights off and the projector on, and there was a corner leaning on the wall going, call it the monkey meal. Nobody knew who that was. He
So
did not work
we
there.
not gonna call it that. Anybody else got any better ideas? With the
Anybody else got
Japanese, we can
literally
make the bento
anything
box?
else? Someone say anything else. It does not matter. Anything else, please.
Right. And we know it was Oda too. It was Oda who had the original idea. He's like,
It was Oda in the corner talking about call it the monkey meal.
he's telling his agent. He's like, no, bruh, I canceled the whole thing. We're not pushing this meal unless they call it the monkey meal. They're not getting Luffy unless it's the monkey
But like
meal.
you telling me of all colors, the drink gotta be purple, bruh. See, I'm not falling for it. I don't give a bro. I don't care, bruh.
Because the part
Some
that
things
doesn't
are
make
just
sense
like
is there's not even grape or anything in it. So how did it turn purple? And of course they didn't want to make it grape, but like, how did it turn purple? Where did the purple come?
it's lemonade, pineapple, blue raspberry, and orange. That first off, blue raspberry is not even a fruit, so
It really ain't.
like that's just food coloring.
Literally.
They're doing it on purpose, bro. I'm trying to tell you, man. Oda, you not slick, boy. I'm on to you, boy. I'm on to you, boy. Let the around you know, boy. I'm on to you, bro. There's a reason I don't look. I was having this talk. Somebody was like, "Would you ever watch One Piece?" And I was like, "If I start One Piece now, I'll be 48 by the time I catch up." I was like, and it still won't be done. I'm like, I have no interest or desire. It's too late. You can't get a new audience no more.
When it came to jumping in, your best bet would have been jumping in like, during Rona, bro. That was the one time that like the people tell me now they're gonna start, and I'm like, I don't know how you're gonna do it, bro. Like, good luck. Like, I don't even watch the no more, bro. Like, I got burnt out, and they had to take a break because they were burning themselves out and they were stretching it too much. Like, it at a certain point it became something it wasn't in the beginning, where like, at least for the first few like 100 episodes, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're getting story every single time. Like, not to be that guy, but like something's happening. You're watching a day-to-day progression. Or like the only time they time skipped was on the boat. Other than that, like when they would land on an island, you would watch every single day. You would watch every single week pass. Then something weird happened where like time just didn't pass the same anymore. Where it's like the whole season of Wano is like hundreds of episodes. Like when somebody like said it was like hundreds, or like it had been going on for X amount of years, I'm like, first off, it didn't feel like that, but like that's wild. And then you find out in actual One Piece timing that they were only there for like 3 days, or it was like an X amount of time. And then this one part that was over 100 episodes was only one night, so it's over 6 hours to like 4 hours.
Bro, that's what I'm like. How are you?
What is going on? How
it goes back to why,
chronologically,
in my opinion, One Piece can't be counted as like, it can't rate itself in the big three. Like, yes, is it part of the big three? 100%. You can't categorize it as which one's better though. Like, it can't be part of the conversation because it's not done. 30 years, it's not done. And you can't bring a new person into One Piece, have them watch the whole thing, and then be like, okay, well, now what? And you'll be like, oh, this is the fun part. You gotta wait. Like,
literally,
huh?
Like, bro, you don't understand because if up, like, I'm an addict, Your Honor. Like, binge watching is like an addiction to me. That's why our podcast like became like crack. Like, I'm able to just sit there and binge watch over 100 episodes, and then boom, you catch up, and now what? One Piece was the first time that ever happened to me, and I felt like I'm not only betrayed but like empty inside again. Like, that's why I call it an addiction. It felt like crack because I was done, and I'm like, well, now what? I just sat there for over like because I tried to make sure I caught up to One Piece before 1,000 episodes. So I caught up around like 950, 960, and I caught up and I'm like, wait. So we're nowhere near the end? What the
What I'm saying, man.
Y'all been watching this entire time? I just got here like 3 months ago, bruh. And y'all been here for, like, imagine Mincho, bruh. Mincho's been watching this his whole life. Like, one of my older cousins been watching this his whole life, bruh. You telling me I barely started giving a about this like 4 or 5 years ago? And I probably sure have the same passion that you do about it. But, like, you sat there through this for your whole life, bro. I couldn't imagine. I would have probably stopped giving a like, because look at, I've only been in it 5-6 years, tatted on my skin, you know what I'm saying? And I barely even give a about what's happening anymore. Like, I live with the memories of what it was and where we came from. Like, not to say it's not good now, but it's just like, bro, I'm gonna just wait till it's done, bro. And
it's like, bro, in terms of like the anime, the manga may be whatever the manga may be. Who knows? Not done.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, neither is the anime. So what the are we doing? Like, what are we doing anymore? It's just it turns anybody who has an interest off. It's unfortunate because I feel like nobody's gonna go 20 years down the line if they wrap it up. Nobody's gonna look back and be like, man, One Piece its timing was perfect. It did, because no, it wasn't. We've been alive for long enough to know the timing is shit. You can't, like, I haven't read it. I don't know the material. I barely know what I'm talking about. What I do know is that has gone on longer than the rest of the big three, so it can't be part of the same conversations as the big three in terms of what's better. We don't even know what the One Piece is going to end as. We don't even know if they're going to chainsaw man it. Like,
I'm dead.
It's
because what's wild is you think about it. Dragon Ball has had the opportunity to end multiple times. Naruto has had the opportunity to end again, have kids, his story end, and then now it's about to end again.
I feel like Boruto shouldn't count too. I don't think anyone, because Boruto is like,
it's his own thing, but it's
still, it is his own thing.
But they, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's still like it's still a part of it. There might be Dragon Ball episodes with only Gohan and Goten, you know what I'm saying? But, like, it's still Dragon Ball.
I guess so. That's
what I'm saying, though. It is.
But that would be like
still them. Like, these other things had so much time to be able to evolve and become a different thing that, like, One Piece is still on the same mission. They still technically doing the same thing they was doing on episode 1.
Yeah, but it's not the same. I'm fighting to be Hokage no more, bruh. Dreams are not to be Hokage no more. Like, it's not the same thing.
Hokage is Sadara, and I don't even really think she gives a about that anymore.
It's sad because, not for me, right? Because One Piece, man, I never connected to it. I don't give a about being a pirate, me personally.
Trust, I don't give about being a pirate either. That's not the part that got me in. Like, I don't know. It's just the way that it is, bruh. Like,
and I'm not knocking you, bro. But I'm just saying, why it doesn't work for me.
Like, because I'm a very metaphorical person. I'm a very, like, see things in a different way type. Seeing that first moment of Luffy and Zoro meeting for the first time, like, it just superimposed in my mind of, like, when me and you met for the first time. And I'm like, I don't know, like, this kind of, like, cheery, kind of, like, naive person that really thinks that anything is whatever I want it to be. And you being a little bit more cynical, hard, but being, like still having ambitions, still having dreams, still wanting what you want, but willing to take it in a way to where I'm just expecting to get it. You know what I'm saying? And then seeing these two people meet for the first time, and then Zoro be like, get the away from me, child. Like, you childish, whatever. And he's like, you cool, man. We cool, right? And he's like, what? No, I don't want anything to do with you, bro. Get away from me. We're nothing alike. We don't even think about the same things. We don't the same stuff. I'm like, nah, we the same, bro. We want the same thing in the end. Watch. No, bro, leave me alone. And then he helps him out, or he frees him, or whatever the comes to Zoro.
Right.
And then they end up each other. And then it kind of continues. Then you have Sanji. Then you have this. You have that. Just started to see us in that. And, you know, I cared less about the One Piece and more about these in their lives. And then now, again, what the does that mean? Because I'm supposed to give a about the One Piece. And now here we are, finally at the One Piece. Because, again, like I said, I caught up. That's why I stopped giving about the One Piece, because my hopes were already crushed. Of like, well, I'm already 960 something episodes in. One Piece ain't nowhere in sight, so I might as well not even get excited of what it could be or what it might look like, because the One Piece ain't even in their mind. They not even thinking One Piece. They're thinking of, you know, I'm trying to get out of prison right now, which is
the One Piece was the friends we made along the way.
If you think about it, for a man whose last name is Monkey, is a, you know, darker skinned, you know, young man who grew up in the jungle, they seem to throw his in prison a lot. It's weird.
Message.
Seeing a Brazilian man in prison. I don't know.
Message.
Shackles a lot.
I'm telling you, boy. They don't know what he's doing.
Shackles all the time, bro.
Hey, bro.
I'm just saying. It's what happens in the show.
Hey,
bro.
I'm telling you, bro. Like, don't know what he's doing, bro. Let's not go off on this tangent for too much longer. But don't know what the doing.
This other one, because it stuck out of my mind when you brought it up. It's like, you know those like little things that you would play with as a kid that like you would do a number and then it would like open and like change to a different thing. That.
Oh yeah, it's those little like paper thingies. Yeah, the ones you play with your fingers.
This topic feels like. Am I the asshole? High school pics. So what I meant by that was I was watching Smosh, Am I the Asshole? And there was one of the topics they brought up was this guy was dating a girl and she had like a terminal like bad sickness when it came to like her heart and all this. And she had an ex. And that ex was like someone she went to high school with, and she was with this person for a very, very long time. She wasn't with this person anymore, but all her pictures still had that person in them. And it wasn't romantic pictures. It wasn't like just them together. It was pictures, normal pictures. Yeah, of like all the homies together, like everybody hanging out, or, you know, her explaining a day in high school and then showing the picture and he's there. And basically the boyfriend just started to get like annoyed of like always seeing this man in all these pictures. Like, and he's like, come on, bro. Like some of these, you don't even need these. You feel me? It's like, you know, like he's in these pictures and whatever. So he had a problem with that. And one day he just blew up on her basically. Like she showed him like a thing. She brought up a memory, didn't really mention that he was a part of the memory, saw the video and the guy was in the video and was like basically like, you know, the main part of the memory. And then he kind of like, you know, threw a little hissy fit about it and basically told her to delete the pictures. And she was like, bro, you're tweaking. Like these are like, this is a big part of my life. Like, you know, like whether or not this memory had to do anything with him or whether he was there or not, like I shouldn't have to delete this because he's in it. So how do you feel about that? Because, you know, he was asking like, am I the asshole for blowing up on her and getting mad about that type? You know what I'm saying?
Well, brother, I believe in a saying I was taught as a very young man.
What is good, y'all? It's your man, Homfex, interjecting on this episode to let you know that you can find this ep and more, all uncensored and ad-free for your enjoyment, all on our Patreon for $5 a month. You not only get a shout out at the end of each ep, but you can also find an exclusive pod with me and Shotty. That's patreon.com/ComsenENT. You can get every episode of the What You Mean podcast weeks before they air, all for your binging pleasure. Once again, that's patreon.com/ComsenENT. $5 a month. $7.50 if you go through Apple, but beware of that. Love y'all. Now back to the show.
If you can't change your woman, change your woman. Right? If you got a problem with the way your woman operate, you express that problem. She don't want to accommodate you accordingly, whatever the problem may be. Was this necessary? No. This woman, from what it sounds like, has a terminal sickness. She's trying to hold on to as many memories as she can. Unfortunately, her ex is part of those memories. That's just life.
And not only that, like it was also the thing of like how she was saying too, like the reason why she wasn't with that person anymore was because she realized like, again, like almost passing away type made her have like a appreciation of life and her time. And like with this dude blowing up and acting like this, like obviously they weren't together anymore. Like he had said like, he broke up with her and, she wasn't him because obviously, what I'm saying, like she appreciates her time and she appreciates, her memories and like the little bit that she got left. And if it's only 4 months in and you're tripping out about some that,
Oh, 4 months in, you're bugging.
4 months
Bugging.
in, bro.
Bugging, bro. Bugging. Bugging.
Crazy. That's
Bugging the bugging the you need to get up and walk away. That's what I'm saying. Change your woman. If you can't change the woman, change your woman, bro. Go get another one. Because clearly this is not gonna work out for you. You trying to make changes to somebody 4 months in, bro. You gotta get
like
out of there.
that's all jealousy on your part. Like there ain't even really like nothing to really trip on. Like,
bro, it's one of those things.
If you scared
like,
of her
for example,
doing something, like has she ever proven anything to you that
there you go. Exactly. Has she given you a sign or something?
Like, come on now.
There you go, bro. Nah, it's just don't be. Unfortunately, bro, don't be players. Don't know how to just get up and walk away. You can always get up and walk away. So this is for every
do that, bro.
For every young man out there. Every young man out there, bro. If things are not working out and you know they're not going to work out and you are just starting some, boy, get up and go. Because it's not worth hurting somebody else in the process and it's not worth them hurting you back. Get up and go.
Take it from a person
get up and leave, bro.
Found themselves in a situation like that, bro, of not wanting to hurt them, not wanting to hurt someone else, not wanting to hurt yourself, not wanting to stir the pot, but not being, happy in the situation you're in, bro. The longer you wait, the longer it continues. You know what I'm saying?
Festers. It's like a sickness, unfortunately, bro. Being in them situations, bro, that's like a disease. The longer you wait to get that thing looked at, it's only going to spread. But you got to get that looked at immediately. Go take care of that. Even if you hurt her feelings, she cries, she say you're the worst human being alive 2 months in, that's fine. She'll get over it in due time. But once, yeah, bro, you'll get past it. You'll feel bad, but you know what you did was for the better,
like the number one
for the greater good
always, like,
of both people,
or like put in perspective when it comes to time. It's the most evil and horrendous thing I've ever heard someone say to someone else. But I heard someone's dad say to them, "You were only a fraction of my life, not even a quarter of it. 18 years of my life, and now I am finally free of you. I have lived 50 plus without you, and hopefully I will live another 18 past you." When you really think about it from that perspective, this, relationship, even if the relationship was 5 years old, bro, if you think about how long ago it was since you was 5 years old, like, time will pass, bro. It might hurt, and it might be, the worst thing in the world, and it might your relationships with people in your life and people around you, but like, you hear certain people be like, "Yeah, I used to live in this country or this certain state for 4 or 5 years," and it's like, now imagine you're tripping on something that happened as a relationship for 4 or 5 years when you could be somewhere else doing something else and having a better memory that connects to 4 or 5 years.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. And don't be over here trying to change people, bro. If you meet somebody how they are and whatever they got going on and that's how they like to live their life, bro, if you are not there, you can try and better people and make them better in a general sense. But if they don't want it, bro, quit bugging. Go somewhere else. Go help somebody else. Because not everybody wants what you want. Not everybody's idea of better for them is better for you for them. You know what I mean? So y'all got to start preserving yourselves. Best way I could put it, man. Look out for you at the end of the day. That doesn't mean go and break everybody's heart, cheat on everybody, everybody. That's not what I'm saying to anybody. But you got to look out for you, bro. If something isn't in your best interest from the jump, say that from the jump. Walk away. Because there's no point, bro. If you can't be clear, don't be nothing, bro. Trust me. Trust me.
Yeah, no, 100%.
That is some crazy shit. am I the asshole posts, bro. Some really just be scum of the earth, bro. Like I've read some of those, bro, and you're just like, wow, you don't need to be on this planet.
Now let me hit you with the last little banger about that. Am I the asshole? Before we fully get off that tangent and dismount. Yeah, no, 100%. Don't be trying to change people, bro. There's so many people that get into situations and, relationships, and they think that they can change people, and it makes terrible scenarios and situations. Like, we've seen, you have so many examples around you, bro. Maybe it's just because of whatever I got going on in my mental. I see patterns, but, look at your parents. Look at your, aunts and uncles. Look at people on TV shows. Look at certain patterns, of certain things. You never see the relationships of people trying to change someone else or make another person be something they want ever be anything good, bro. And it never really happens. The other person never really changes, or they never become what you want. And they'll just be who they really are in secret now from you. And it's like, why would you want that? Why would you want to be living a double life with the person that you live with at home? If anything, you'd want to live the double life the opposite way. Like, you'd want to come home and be the real you and go outside and be somebody else, But like, that's my little tangent on the, trying to change people.
How you cook.
Now, on to the Am I the final update on that Am I because the first update /
she died,
bro. It was
oh my god,
fake.
She died. What's fake? She's not sick.
The whole thing,
the whole
bro.
Scenario.
That was the girl technically was real in certain she put together different relationships in her life, and she does have a sickness, but it was for her thesis of you can put something on the internet and cause discourse. You can basically create fake news and fake, and cause everybody to be mad at somebody and cause everybody to go after someone. Ooh. Yeah, no, she said A+ for that. She got to become a journalist just like she wanted to. Now she's going back to college to get to be something else. She said she for that. And she's like, I appreciate y'all for still updating this. But she's like, but every once in a while, somebody sends this to me and says isn't this you? She's like, so I needed to clear the air and let y'all know, don't believe everything that you hear on the internet, bro.
What a smart that is the now you're the asshole. Now you're the at first he was the now you the
because bro, when I texted that to you, it was the first part when I just heard that it was real, and then the kicker probably 5 minutes after I texted that to you, it was and then they found out it was fake. I was like, wait, it was fake. I was like, oh, this is gonna be fine.
Crazy.
It was crazy because it was a whole deeper thing they were talking about in their I think it was either a philosophy or a journalism. They were basically talking about as long as you can spin a certain story or a certain topic a certain way, even if it is the truth or isn't, you can thus in turn cause discourse against a certain person. So you could basically create a couple slander, posts like that about a certain somebody, and now whether that post is real or not, everybody's gonna believe that thing. And bro, again, sweeped it up.
Crazy.
And she's like, yeah, and I added a couple other things, for the sake of sympathy, but most of it is real.
For the next topic, I wanted to introduce something in the comic book world that I've heard speak of. This was supposed to be on the previous episode, by the way, but the previous episode didn't happen because things happened that I'm not going to discuss. We have an open HR case about it.
Allegedly.
Homefex slept through his shift.
I heard that
his work shift with his
I heard this was supposed to be a withheld, that we weren't going to bring this up on the pod, Your Honor. I thought this is an open case. We can't be talking about open case.
All right, well, they're gonna fire me next. Anyway, I want to talk about something in the comic book world that blows my mind. So, Homefex, I'm sure you're familiar with John Constantine from the DC comic books. Okay. I don't know if he said yes or not. I can't hear him. But so throughout, multiple people writing Constantine stories, multiple authors have literally seen him in person and even interacted with him, and they swear up and down John Constantine from the DC Comics, from the movie Constantine with Keanu Reeves. They swear that is a real person.
Stop. You're giving me the chills. My eyes are watering. I'm completely terrified. What the do you mean, bruh?
I need you to look this up.
No,
John Constantine?
I'm
being dead ass.
My house, bruh. My eyes is literally watering. If there was visual on this, they would see me crying, bruh. What do you mean, nigga? Like, cause I wanted to read Hellblazer. I heard that it was so good. I heard it was like hella crazy and gas and like, bro.
So John Constantine has literally been spotted by his own authors, like in bars, and they've literally said, like, we looked at each other, he smiled at me, he got up and he left. Like there's literal visual accounts of the authors, not strangers, not illustrators, people who are writing Constantine stories. While they're writing them, they've literally, like, they swear, like, on everything they've met this, and then they just never see him again. And it's not just one, and it's not authors who know each other. It's not an inside joke. They swear John Constantine is a real person, and every time a new author comes around, or a good author comes around, I don't remember which one it is, they see him, like, somewhere in public, and they're like, what the f-? It's like a real thing, bro. It's a real phenomena of John Constantine being a real person.
What the f-, bruh? Nah, bruh. Like, full got the chills, bruh. Like, goosebumps. Like, what the f-?
Let me read this to you. John Constantine sightings. Let me see if I can find this. I'm trying to find the original post. Like, this is not a new thing. Okay, so several Hellblazer writers, most notably creator Alan Moore, have claimed to encounter a man resembling John Constantine in real life. Moore described seeing a man in a trench coat matching the character's appearance in a London sandwich bar. Other writers like Jamie Delano and Peter Milligan also reported similar sightings.
What the
now, I don't know if they wrote this to real life or it's like an inside joke. It doesn't seem like it, though. Because if I remember correctly, Alan Moore is Watchmen guy, right?
I think Alan Moore made like Swamp Thing and too. Yeah, like, yeah, he's Watchmen, Swamp Thing, like Vertigo comics.
Right. Yeah, so he has like a reputation for being a right? I don't think Alan Moore would make up some, because like people have met Alan Moore and they're like, yeah, he's kind of mean. I don't think he's about meeting his character, but I just wanted to bring this up because one day you and I are going to be sitting having dinner, bro, and we going to see
John Constantine, bro.
We going to see some Jewish, bro.
What the
he's gonna slip us his card. It's gonna say JJ on it, and we ain't never gonna see it.
Yo, chill. We're just gonna be chilling at some open cafe, chilling, minding our own business.
Look at us and wink and walk away.
Fedora, tip his fedora at us, put his briefcase down, and like go through trench coat looking for it.
So let me read you this article.
In cursive gold.
It's a Screen Rant article by Jules Chin Green, December 27, 2021. A unique part about Constantine's character is that he has purportedly been seen by one of his creators and several writers of Hellblazer, his long-running series that features the likes of Jamie Delano, Peter Milligan, Brian Azzarello, Garth Ennis, and Paul Jenkins. Many of his writers have reported coming into contact with Constantine, but chose not to interact with him for fear of what might happen if they did.
What in
Dude, there's a quote. I was in Westminster, London, and I was sitting at a sandwich bar. All of a sudden, up the stairs came John Constantine. It wasn't Sting, it was John Constantine. He was wearing the trench coat, a shortcut. He didn't even look exactly like Sting. He looked exactly like John Constantine. He looked at me, stared straight in the eye, smiled, nodded almost conspiratorially, and then just walked off around the corner to the other part of the snack bar. I sat there and thought, should I go around that corner and see if he is really there, or should I just eat my sandwich and leave? I opted for the latter. I thought it was the safest. I'm not making any claims to anything. I'm just saying that it happened. Strange little story. That's what Alan Moore said.
What the f?
But Moore isn't the only person who's seen this.
Writer. That's what I can say.
Like, Moore isn't the only person who's seen this though. Like,
that's wild. Just imagine you just sitting there like in France chilling, like just sitting like on just how the end of Batman went, but instead of looking up and seeing Christian Bale, you just see this dude with band-aids on his face, short cut blonde hair, just death stare, 6 stogies by his feet, one in his hand, one in his lips already going and just staring at you. And then he just smiles, and then you just look away like for a second, like, wait, is he looking at me? And then you look back and he just gone. Stogie still on the floor, one freshly burning.
So these are the accounts. So Jamie Delano says he saw him outside of a bar, outside of the British Museum in London. That's one writer. Peter Milligan saw him at a party in 2009, and when he tried to pursue Constantine, had vanished. This is an article from 5 years ago. Finally, Brian Azzarello claims to have, it's a forum actually. Brian Azzarello claims to have encountered him in a Chicago bar, but he stayed away from him. They're saying this is crazy because, like, is it a joke or is it not? Because these people, like, are they in on it? Are they not? Like, are they not? Is Constantine a real figure that somehow, like, inserted himself into the mind of Alan Moore that created Hellblazer, and then he could manifest himself physically? Because this is like, it's hanging out with Lucifer, beef with Lucifer and all that. Like,
yeah, because
it's again, some crazy, like, bro.
The one episode of Supernatural I remember, and the one that stuck with me the most, was that episode where they were like, yeah, nah, this demon or this creature isn't real. There's no lore or anything around it. But because all these people got together and believed it hard enough and stared at the symbol, they created this thing into like real life type.
Yeah,
like,
and that could be the case, bro. Who knows?
And especially like with a thing like that, like you said, are they in on it? Like, if you read Constantine comics, you kind of understand what he stands for more than, like, you know, who he is. You get me? Or like the type of work that he does type. So like,
right
now it might not be quite literally John Constantine himself, but it could be somebody in the framework or in the job or in that.
Who's going to go? But who's going to go to where these writers and authors are and dress as John Con? That's what I'm saying, man. I don't know. I just wanted to drop that on you because we comics, we DC, we know who Constantine is. I've loved that movie. My mom loves that movie. I blew her mind when I was like, that's a DC character. She was blown away. But the fact that he could very well be out there, bruh, that's kind of comforting. For me personally, that's kind of comforting. Like, that's kind of comforting. I'm glad somebody out there putting in that work. Then they go there dealing with Etrigan. I'm cool. I'm good. We're good over there. You know what I mean? Doctor Strange, we waiting on you, don't move.
Literally. Now, one thing that I thought was interesting. I just want to drop that on you. Not to give too many spoilers, because at least I know you give a. You know what I'm saying? Like, but Raven just showed up in Absolute Superman, and all I gotta say is, yeah, no, that would have been scary if you would have been in that situation or that scenario, and some lady who you don't know just shows up out of nowhere in a black cloak and just starts screaming things about the future and screaming things about the way that the world is, and everybody's like, crazy, get out of here, and she's like, nah, bro, I'm telling you, and then starts happening right as she's yelling all these things. Nah, bro, I'm good.
I'm telling you, bro.
Lady in the black cloak, do your thing, because I'm out of here, bro.
That's what I'm saying, man. Imagine, bro, you somewhere chilling, bro. Host it up. and our secret lawyer shows up. And like, it's really him, bro. What are we gonna do, bro?
We secret benefactor all this time, bro.
Bro, we don't use our manager's name for so much. Didn't involve our manager. Then we find out this real person, bro. We're cooked.
He been holding it down all this time. He really was saving the penguins in Antarctica all this time.
Yeah, hey, bro. Plus, he's Jewish. Cut this out, Homfex, in the future. Plus, he's Jewish. Like,
God, bro.
We're.
Wait, what?
No, we don't light on that name. We are.
Oh, right. I thought we was good though. I thought he was the homie. Like I thought that was okay.
I mean, it'd be nice, but
I thought it was more of like a. I just didn't think it was an NWA situation. Is what I'm trying to say.
Hey man, I'm just glad that little Constantine thing got your skin crawling and your eyes watering, because that, like, I remember I watched a TikTok about it where they're like, did you know they have actually reported seeing John Constantine? And I'm just like, that make it. And then they're like, no, it's by people who definitely don't know each other. And like, this is before the age of the internet.
Yeah.
So how did the rumor get around? How did they know where the authors were gonna be? I'm just saying, bruh. Just saying, bruh.
What are the odds of that? You just happen to show up at a bar, you walk in, you see Alan Moore, and you're like, yeah, you run back to the hotel. Cut
you
your hair, put the trench coat on.
It could be somebody playing a prank. It could be somebody playing the craziest inside prank of all time. I just think that's crazy.
Nah, crazy. Man. It lines up too well, bro.
That's what I'm saying, because we know that in and out of realms and dimensions. He don't, he be everywhere.
That's why when it comes to even like with aliens and like, this is a little tangent, and it's kind of something I wanted to bring up to you. Kind of goes a little bit with the monkey thing we was talking about earlier.
Oh God.
But I was describing to Olivia how Invincible reminds me a lot of Dragon Ball. But the little side note to that is that the stories that what's his name was writing, that Omni-Man was writing about all the weaknesses that the Ultramites have type.
Yeah.
I feel like I forgot how I was gonna connect this to Constantine, but I feel like that it's that kind of type of situation. You feel me? Like it could be like a real thing, or like something that's legit that people are like pulling inspiration from. And yeah, Constantine could have been real this whole time, and like you're saying, like it could have just been something subliminal. But it's like with aliens and it's a little bit more far-fetched to try to believe that this is something that's probably real. But like, I don't know, maybe it could be the Christianity, Catholicism that's been, propagandized into us ever since we grew up. But angels and demons just seem to always make more sense than aliens. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, no, I get you, bro. It's just some man. It's like, you really don't know what exists and what doesn't. That's kind of the craziest thing, because I don't know where I heard this, but I heard, believe none of what you hear and half of what you see. And like, I don't think there's a better way to approach the world than that, because you can't believe nothing you hear. Like, they got birds out there. They got birds in nature who sound like screaming people. You know what I mean? You can't believe that. You go out there, where are you? Where are you? Boom, pack of wolves. Like, you feel me? You can't believe nothing you hear. You only can't believe half of what you say, half of what you see. Excuse me. You only can't believe half of what you see, because, I mean, you don't know what was going on 30 seconds prior. You turned your head at the wrong time. You see I don't know. You see something disappear. You don't know if it disappeared or if it fell into a hole.
No,
so you can only really believe.
Also because your eyes are like processing. You feel me? Like your eyes are taking what they see and making it into something you can understand. So
that's true. Your vision is just how your eyes perceive light.
That's where they call it the phantom vibrating syndrome. Where it feels like your phone is vibrating, or you hear your phone vibrate, but that's not really what's happening. It's just your brain, like processing it as that. That's kind of the same idea of like how your eyes work. It's like you could see something and our mind is gonna process that as Loch Ness, but in reality, it's just a piece of floating wood. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, for sure, for sure, for
100%.
sure.
You can't really believe even yourself sometimes. Type.
That's what I'm
And that's
saying,
what kind of
man.
makes like alien sightings and like that like crazy to me. Again, like I can better believe that they write a comic about Constantine and then be like, yeah, the angels and demons and exorcisms were real, versus them being like, oh yeah, now Star Wars is a legit thing. Like some of these astronauts you haven't heard about is because they up in space fighting against aliens and whatever. Or Samurai Jack is legit. You didn't know that in the future that we're gonna be integrated with aliens. They've been here the whole time. Like it's
That's a real
harder
person.
for me to understand that than, you know, demons and angels, where I'd love for us to be like Futurama. I'd love aliens and, you know, getting to go to space. But again, my mind still can't comprehend that they would either have been here the whole time or that we can even them like that.
Right.
Like it still seems so far fetched.
Bro, the world is crazy now. Hey, what you want to do, bro? I brought up the last two. I brought up Constantine and I brought up
What you got? What we
AI
got in the
West.
messages that we haven't brought up yet?
There's one I want to talk about, but I kind of don't want to talk about it because it's kind of stupid. I didn't have any other thoughts other than it being like a pretty significant thing. It's kind of stupid. I don't want to talk about it no more.
I'm dead.
You had a topic we never got to because you fell asleep, man. Sorry, didn't mean to bring that up again. All I know is you texted me the word lollygagging. So,
oh yeah,
let's get into this, bro.
Okay. All right. Ooh, and lie detector. Okay, hold on. Lie detector. We could probably save lie detector for the other one. Okay, and then yeah, the USPS. From I got to put you onto that show, 100%. And then yeah,
I feel like I've heard that's a TV show. I feel like I've heard of that.
It's about skinwalkers and hella fire.
Oh, hey! Before we go too far, Dorohedoro season 2 is out. One. I don't know if you ever watched the first one, but now's a good time to watch the first one and start the second. That's all I'm saying.
We're literally about to start boxing about that the other day. I'm like, bro, I haven't seen the first season. I'm not trying to just start watching the second season out of nowhere. And she was like, well, I'm trying to watch it. And I'm like, well, we got other shows to watch, bro. I'm trying to watch The Pit. I'm trying to watch. Well, we already finished JJK. I'm trying to watch The Pit. I'm trying to watch Invincible. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can watch Dorohedoro later. But, like, you know, me too, that
hey,
Invincible,
bro.
you know what I'm saying?
That last JJK episode, boy.
Bro, they saved all the sauce for the last episode. I'm going to tell you that.
Boy, they knew that. Boy. Every time they put that Yuta on my screen, you know how I feel when they put Yuta on my screen, bro?
Like the King.
I gotta turn myself down for this.
That's
right, nephew. Let that know, nephew. That's how I feel every time Yuta's on my screen. Let that know, the nephew. That's how I feel every time. I'm sorry if I peeked. I apologize.
It's all good.
Bruh, every time Yuta is on my screen, that can't help himself but do some gangster shit. And like, you gotta remember the way this looks to these people. This is like a school. Bleep that out.
Yeah, no, it's all good. But yeah, he looks. He looks hella emo. He looks.
Talk about how that look creepy. He looked creepy. It's like a disgust thing. And then you see him do the most thugged out gangster all time, and you're just like, bro, how can you not? That's right, nephew. That's right.
And what I love is like, for so long, like the one thing that we had been saying about the culling game and about JJK is now happening right in front of your eyes, and some people just don't realize it. It's like we're being shown examples. We're being shown, okay, this person claims that they're the strongest, or this person claims that this is the most OP, or this has no setbacks. Well, okay, let's put that, loadout against this loadout, and let's see whose loadout is really better.
Bro, I watched that with my brother, and I was like, Gojo Satoru's distant cousin. That's how they get down. I was literally like, that's how they get down. I was like, that's why I could never hear no slander. Anybody say anything about you to the last night.
I'm surprised they dug deeper on Shawty recognizing him and saying, like, you're part of the family that you
you part of the Fujiwara clan. I remember you. That's the bro, and it's just like,
I know a Fujiwara. That man's a goat.
It's just finally seeing the fruits of waiting all this time, and I'm gonna get sad, bro, because I already know after the Cullen games. But you know, it's just, man, seeing this in my own two eyes, seeing this UG get down, seeing like Megami finally that switch flips in his head. He goes, okay, all bets are off. If I don't save my sister, I'm stabbing in the head. Like, move. Like
again, like
yeah, it's like that.
It reminds me of that moment where Superman's in DCKO when he's like, all right, bro, I can't play the sweet game no more. It's gonna have to start dying,
bro. And it's like, especially because these a few 3-4 years ago was our babies. You feel me? Like, really? These was our babies. That was little Maki over there. Hey, Maki with the stick. Now you see Maki's like, don't even look her in the eye. That don't even look over there, bro. Yeah, like, hey, that little Maki with the stick. Hey, that little Panda. Bro, don't even talk to Panda right now. That morning, bro. Leave him alone, bro.
Let my nigga live.
Hey, bro, that's that Hikari. Boy, they don't even know. Yo, they don't know what they about to see when Hikari and Kashimo get into boy.
That moment where Megumi was like, but wait, isn't that person a boy? And then Yuji was like, and what does that even matter, bro? They're clearly not now. Like
get over even it. Panda goes, wait, I thought the other student was a dude. And he was like, clearly not. Which is like, goated, bro. Who's doing it like JJK, exactly. Man? Exactly. But sorry, I didn't mean to go off on a tangent. But yeah, watch that first season, Dorable. I'm telling you, Homfex, because I know you're gonna get it, bro. You're gonna get it, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Whenever I ever led you astray, bro, don't think about that one time. But whenever I ever led you astray, bro. Okay, lollygagging.
Yeah, I was gonna say now back to lollygagging. Look, we lollygagging on lollygagging. Pause.
Hey, hey, yo.
I don't know why, but I was at work. Obviously, you know, I'm taking my sweet time. I'm milking it. Pause. And then that like lollygagging just showed up in my mind, and I was like, "Wait a minute."
What you mean?
Like,
wait,
definitely something that people just don't say anymore. But what and when and why was that ever a thing to say? Like, at what point? Why was somebody like, "Yeah, let me cook"? Because if you think about it, it was grown folk looking at a bunch of kids being like, look at you over there lollygagging. Like, what the fuck? What?
If I like that.
What if I like that? Wait, what? What you mean?
I don't know if I like that, man. Like, I don't like that word.
I don't like that phrase. None of that. Like, really, because before we used to say it and I didn't really think anything of it. It was just like, yeah, you lollygagging, you just lagging. And then I just really sat there and I broke it down. I thought about it. And again, the word can only quite literally mean somebody who's just sitting there eating a lollipop and, you know, either doing nothing or taking their sweet time.
On that lollipop, apparently.
Consuming a lollipop.
Gagging on that, apparently. Gagging on that, apparently.
Like, why was that ever a word? So I was like, I was thinking of bringing that up because I was like, what are other phrases that are like that? And like, can we keep thinking of phrases like lollygagging that are just phased out? You know, like things that people should just stop saying because they don't really mean what they used to mean, or maybe they never meant what they were supposed to mean at all. Type.
Yeah, that's a crazy word. Like, I'd really like to know who sat there and saw somebody eating a lollipop and they were just fed up with this, right? Just sitting there and they're just watching that lollipop and just look at them over there lollygagging. Like,
because imagine that you on the work site, you working hard, you digging up them rocks, getting the rocks up out, and then you turn and supposed to be spotting you for you to be able to drop the rocks into the bin. You waiting for he's got his hand up, but you see he's kind of just looking down, like he kind of like looking off to the side. So you're like, oh, there must be a truck coming or something. But then
right.
You keep looking at him and you're like, no, he's not looking like off in the distance. He kind of looking down. And then And then out of nowhere, you see one of his other cheeks just get real big, and you're like, wait, hold the up. What the is this doing? And then you see his neck just start bobbing, and you're like, wait, what the fuck is going on over there?
Nah, I can't.
You hit the little, you honked the little thing, and then he look up. This been eating a lollipop this whole time. He's sitting there getting down on that.
Over there lollygagging for it. Over there gagging on lollies. Nah, bro. That's crazy work, man. I really need to know. Bro. I would have liked to be a fly on that all that day where just like, look at him over there lollygagging. Like, I know everybody was like, you said what? What? And then after that, they were like, he cooked though. He cooked. He could. Let's start saying, hey, look, hey, see that lazy go tell him he lollygagging, bro. Hey, I don't be gagging on do like that and make niggas work harder. I get it, bro. I get it. No, I get it. They did cook, bro.
He's like, hold on, maybe.
Say I'm gagging on anything, bro. Who gagging on what? I'm what?
He's like, I'm tripping. What?
I'm tripping, bro.
He's like, nah, never mind. I've been convinced. Maybe we need to bring this back.
Maybe we do, bro. Cause like I understand it now. I want to be told I'm lollygagging. I'm good.
I'm good. He's like, that's fade up words, honestly.
Yeah, literally. Gagging on what? Who? Nah, man, they got me up, bro. Hell no.
This last one, I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna save it or whatever, but I low-key want to go out on this because this is hilarious, bro. The lie detector. I tried to keep it as low-key as possible. I'm pretty sure I've already brought this up to you. I don't know who the was, but somebody set up a scenario where they got a celebrity and their number one fan, and they hooked the number one fan up to a lie detector test. I want you to take a wild guess as to what celebrity you think agreed to doing this.
There's got to be somebody who ain't got nothing but time on their hands for sure.
Yo, you was too right about that part.
There's got to be somebody like... It should sound like some dumb NLE Chopper would do, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. It sounds like some stupid
NLE but too freaky for them to do something like that.
Who was it, bro?
Katy Perry.
Why did I want to say Katy Perry? Like, no bull. I really wanted to say Katy Perry, and I knew nothing of this.
Bruh,
I really wanted to say Katy Perry. Dude, my intuition is good.
She immediately went berserk on the first question. They were like, did I ever wear anything that you didn't like? And they're like, nah, I don't think so. And then it turned out to be a lie, and Katy Perry like freaked out. She's like, oh my God, why would you lie to me? And like, again, she's obviously trying to be funny, but it's like, none of this feels funny. None of this scenario feels even okay whatsoever. Like,
why are you worried about what?
Like, and especially, here's the kicker. This wasn't height Katy Perry. This wasn't early 2000s or even 2010.
This wasn't
Katy
like
Perry.
I Kissed a Girl Katy Perry.
No, this was like 2018, 2019, maybe almost 2020 Katy Perry.
Oh, goodness.
This is Katy Perry when everybody was already tired of Katy Perry. When everybody's low-key mad at her and annoyed at her. And I feel like it really, blew up when her went to space. Everybody was truly 100% tired of her. But like,
not go to space. None of the in space. I think that's fake. I don't care.
Yo.
But anyway, go ahead.
Allegedly, they were sending up more astronauts on April Fool's Day to go up into space, but we ain't gonna talk about that. Bro. We'll talk about that on the episode of,
Hey, but Whitey's on the moon, bro.
Hey,
but Whitey's on the moon. Whitey's on the moon, bro. We can't eat. They about to destroy a whole country, but Whitey's on the moon, though. We got new pictures of the moon, bro. Whitey's on the moon. Oh, God. There we go, bro.
Whitey's on the moon and Constantine.
That hey, man. This is a great episode, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This one right here, this one's full of all types of twists and turns.
100% in the bag on this episode.
Yeah, we locked in on this one. This one was fire. But you couldn't, like, if told me, hey, bro, We're gonna hook you up to a lie detector and we're gonna bring in your favorite artist, right? And let's say bring in like who's one of my favorite artists. I'm gonna chill out. Good rage bait. It's great. It's a great rage bait. It's like bring in like I don't know. They bring in a band, right? They bring in like Gorillas, right? They bring in Damon Albarn, right? And they're like, oh, we're gonna hook you up to a lie detector test, and that like for what, bro? Like, it's just such a weird concept where it's like,
literally, what are you gonna ask? What is the scenario gonna be? Like, what was the goal here?
Why am I the one on the lie detector? Put that on the lie detector.
Oh God, what like maybe?
Why? Like, I'm just a who like his music. What the?
Paper, maybe that sounded like a good idea, but like once it was.
Did you go to any of Puff Daddy's parties? First thing coming out my mouth.
Like the first usual name, like, you know, what's your name? Like, you know, is it hot in here? Okay, cool. Yeah. First question. Have you ever been to a Diddy, a freak off?
Did you ever go to...
How many freak offs have you gone to? Wait, what?
Did you win? That'd be a determining factor if I'm be a fan of you.
Because, like, yeah, like, what do you even ask? Like, that's why the outfit question was weird. What do you ask? Like, was Gorillaz really or was Demon Days really your favorite album? Was Clint Eastwood the first song you ever heard by us?
Yeah,
like
what? Why y'all like? That's such a weird thing. Why? We need to investigate Katy Perry.
Oh God.
We need to stop with this. We need to investigate Katy Perry. Hashtag investigate Katy Perry. Katy Perry, if you're listening to this, ever since you made I Kissed a Girl, man, you because I kissed a girl and I liked it too. But everything else.
Said, hey, I agree with you there. I agree with you there.
I with that. You know what? Me too. Fire. But I decided you stop. You did not go to the moon. Ooh, boy, that would have been see, if it was like Katy Perry now, and they were like, oh, you could put Katy Perry on a lie detector. Oh,
did you really go to the moon?
Not even like that, bro. It's gonna be like a question. It's gonna be like, oh, how did you feel when you went to Jupiter? It's gonna be like, Jupiter, what? I didn't go nowhere. I'm gonna be like, I knew it.
I knew it. You ain't never been in space.
You ain't never been in space.
I was in space.
I went to space. I detector. Yep, it's over with. Get her the out of here, bro. I knew it.
She didn't go to space.
That's when
cut the cameras. Over.
Literally, that's when they come and pick me up in a black van.
For real.
He knows too much.
He's sitting there, arms up, waiting to get carried away. He's like, yeah, I won. You might have lost the freak off, but I won today.
I don't want to know. Like, bro, that'd be hard. Imagine, like, we know the freak offs were a thing, but 100%. A freak off implies there was a winner. Like,
yeah, who was? Literally. Was it the most freakiest, the least freakiest? Like, I'm confused.
Like, how do you win the freak off? I really don't want to know.
Did you have to get all the other freaks off and stay the freak that was on? Like, I'm confused. Like, how does this work?
Hey,
not to say that I'm confused or curious in a way that I want to know, like, to play, but, like, you know.
Yeah, I don't want an invitation. I'm cool. I don't know. All right, bro. Oh, I got myself sweating over here, bro.
Oh God, same.
Man, hit him with the outro, bro.
Well, y'all, that was another great ep. Thank you once again for tuning in for the What You Mean podcast, our prime episode 3. It is your man, the collector across the multiverse, Fexy Fex, signing off. with me as always is the man on the keyboard and the man with all the cards in the deck, Scarph4ce.
Sir, thank y'all for tapping in, man. We really appreciate y'all. And I really, if it was up to me, we wouldn't have to end this episode. But unfortunately, I gotta go to bed. So we'll catch y'all on the next one, bro. Signing off on episode. I don't even, man. Honestly, it's like episode 8 or 9, but we're not even really gonna get into it. But here comes. Yeah.
We talk about that on the Patreon. Catch that on the Patreon.
Oh God! When it comes to the episodes, just keep it. You know what I mean? All right, bro. Oh.